It's nice to have E3 out of the way so we can get back to what matters, right?
What matters?
Garfield.
What is it that matters?
Garfield matters. Garfield matters.
It's very,
Happy birthday, Garfield.
Happy birthday to Garfield.
very
Happy belated.
very philosophical.
Yeah.
How old is Garfield?
40. 40 years of lasagna. 40 years of Mondays. 40 years of drinking dog semen.
How many Mondays is that?
52 times
2000,
40 is
2000 and
200.
something?
2000.
2080.
Garfield rule number 2080 on Arbuckle is shady. Hello.
What do you think our Garfield's midlife crisis would be about?
He likes ravioli. He finds out he actually likes ravioli more.
Maybe he like becomes lactose intolerant and then like has to come up with a whole new thing, gets way into yoga and jogging and
midlife crisis is all about a thing you can't do anymore, right?
right.
A nice
or shouldn't.
eggplant marinara kind of like, substitute thing. maybe.
Like a vegan cheese.
Yeah.
Daya stuff. Yeah. Very gluey. Hello. Hi. We're back from E3. Looks Ben. Couch.
You gonna ask me about the couch? I'm even lower than before.
What is
My feet? The space between my butt and my feet is about 6 inches, if that. The arm of this chair is like melting into the ground. I feel like I feel like I'm sitting on the ground. I swear to God.
what's under the couch?
Handbags?
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
I don't think there are any now, but that's what we did during E3 to bolster the couch. I am increasingly happy about the state of this couch. We've been talking for a while about getting rid of it. And actually, honestly, just having it break is a really good impetus for just making it happen.
We should
get a lower couch. What if we got bean bags? Everyone looks good in a bean bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take a beanbag right now.
What do we do with this couch when it's time?
Burn it. I don't know. Like, probably just put it in the recycling over there.
Well, if we
Hope that it gets taken
Do you-
away.
do you-
put it in the bay.
Do you own a chainsaw?
I don't own a chainsaw.
Or could you procure one?
I mean, yeah, I know a guy.
Okay.
We could get a chainsaw. But then, the minute you start chainsawing couches in here, that's sawdust everywhere. That's probably
Well, there's exhaust also. We probably have to do it outside.
You have to take it
sure.
somewhere.
You probably get an electric chainsaw, right? That must exist.
Yeah, probably.
Exhaust
Put it
free
out.
chainsaws.
Just put it out in that alley and then do like cool skateboard tricks over it.
What if we, while it's on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm into that.
Oh, I got it. Let's put it out on the sidewalk at 5 a.m. with a sign that says free.
Yeah, that's
And
exactly
then set
what I
up-
was going to say.
And then set up a webcam
Yeah.
and just stream it live.
Just like put it in the lobby.
Oh
Or
yeah.
how about we put it in the elevator and write free on it? And
We should stream it though and see how long it takes.
I moved a couch into an elevator in Las Vegas, one of the first CESs I attended. We'd had some drinks and decided it would be yeah, I know, weird. We decided it would be really funny to put the couch that was in the elevator lobby of our floor of the hotel into the elevator itself.
Was it funny?
It's not. I'm not the one that can judge that. I don't judge my own art. It's
Fair.
just art.
Yes, that's fair.
Speaking of art, Art Garfield.
Art.
Oh.
Oh, that's my favorite folk
Yeah.
cat.
This is his hit record here.
It's really like it really captures the struggle and hope of American trying to make it in this crazy mixed-up world.
Exactly. Yeah. Just like we all are. It's very relatable. Brad, are you in the chat?
I am in the
over there?
chat. I have the chat.
Brad's in the chat, so we can talk about pretty much whatever. We can talk about Garfield.
Send us your Garfield.
Memories for Garfield's birthday.
Yeah.
Your
Any nice
birthday
words
wishes for Garfield.
For Garf.
Your U.S. Acres friend. How old are the U.S. Acres?
Oh yeah, they're probably a couple of them older, a couple of them younger. Usually that's how it goes in friend groups.
I guess so. Yeah.
Chat wants to know if the couch is still damp.
Yeah,
It always-
perma-damp.
Was the couch damp or just the chair?
I think it's just the chair.
Yeah.
This feels
It
less
goes
damp,
in and
I
out.
guess.
Like it's damp down here, down like.
I don't know, Jan, feel this real quick. Just feel. Now put your hands on this. How's that feel?
Why is it like that?
No, it's. I don't know. It's been like that for years.
Is it like clammy?
Or center.
More centered. Okay.
Or does it with your jacket a little bit?
Okay. All right. What if I?
And don't shame him.
Beautiful. Turn your mic.
No, it doesn't seem like it'll
about-
do anything.
What about my mic?
I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. I can't. The chair, it's disgusting.
Not even.
Nope, it is not humid in here. Yet there's still a dampness.
Processor.
For as long as I can remember.
A chat user named Processor wants to know if. Yay! Does life begin at 40?
No, I don't know. Like,
Let's say it doesn't end.
No, I have done some very profound and life-improving things in my 40s,
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah.
I stopped fucking myself up all the time, or
Yeah.
less frequently.
That's a
That
good
sounds
thing.
nice.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Or not do.
Like, if I could pass anything down to the younger generations, it's just like, I don't know, man, maybe just fucking cool it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Be easy on yourself.
Yeah, just fucking hang out.
It's
It's cool.
yeah. Just be chill.
Just take care of yourself.
Be
What
chill.
you're saying is I've got like 11 more years to fuck myself up real
Fuck yeah,
good.
yeah.
Just be chill. Be cool to other people.
And have yourself a naughty night.
Hmm.
All right, level 6.
Safe and sane.
We have 19 lives. In case you're just joining us, Arlene has been kidnapped.
I've
We need
just
to
gone
save her.
through the equivalent of a full year of Monday mornings. How awful.
Jeff, how does it feel that?
We should see the truck.
Do you feel like you're
Arlene
identifying
drive
with
past
Garfield
at
on
any
a
moment
spiritual
now.
level after going through
Didn't
such
I
an
tell
arduous
you?
journey?
There it is. It's
No.
always the
Do you
same
feel like
for
you
each
lived a year full of
sequence.
Mondays last time we streamed this game?
Yes,
Come on,
actually,
Arlene.
yeah.
Let's follow 'em.
I have not. Well, you know, whatever. We went to D3. Like, it's a great time. It can be tiring, but like I was coming back and feeling a lot better, and I felt a lot better coming out of E3 this year than I did last year and the year before that. Like I've been, you know, taking better care of myself during E3. So it's not like a huge thing. But for whatever reason, these past 2 days of coming back into the office, I've been fucking exhausted in an alarming way. So yes, it does feel like it has been a year's worth of Mondays since we last did this.
Well, you're doing
I
the.
could fall asleep at any second right here.
You're doing. You're doing like the.
Yeah, just give me a little Garfield.
Aren't you doing like the 4 a.m. wake up right now?
I woke up at, I fucking, my eyes snapped open at 4:30 in the morning. Not last night, but the night before. Last night I slept through most of the night, woke up feeling pretty good. But over the course of the day, it's just been like, I think today it was partially because today was like, all right, everyone's back in the office. Let's have a bunch of meetings and catch up about the stuff we were talking about prior to E3, or hey, what's going on? What do we think about how E3 went and that sort of stuff.
You just find it jarring to walk back in here after E3, like the first day or two.
Totally.
You know what weirds me out more than anything is seeing all the people here who don't go to E3 and
Yeah.
thinking about last week, how last week was just a work week for them.
Yeah.
Like they were just
the
here
office
doing.
was fairly empty.
They were just here doing their thing as always.
If you watched the previous episodes, you know we had a couple books, jokes and burns, and I was burning Jeff whenever he died, but
It got a little too hot.
it got a little too hot, and so I've prepared something else,
Something even hotter.
something even hotter, and
Let me tell you, since I've forgotten everything about how all these recipes work.
I think, aren't they all the same? Don't they all just make health?
one
No,
makes you
no,
float
the-
like
the-
a
Oh,
balloon.
Right.
I think that's the milkshake because he's lactose intolerant.
And the kick is the hamburger lets you kick the dog.
Got those
It's
poops.
giving you that split cam. Do you need to get that bone?
Oh, okay. Maybe I need to bone him out somewhere.
Whoa.
You like bone in or bone out?
Bone out. Boneless. Well, what I think.
You kick him.
Well, no, because I don't have the key, so I need to get the key. And I thought maybe if I recalled him, he would burst the doors down or something. But I don't know.
Can you jump off his head? Is that a thing? I don't remember anything from this game.
No.
What's the burger do?
Burger lets you kick the dog.
Can you kick him over the fence and get that bone?
No, he can't pick up the bone.
Okay.
Just like he didn't pick up the key, but he did break the roof.
Can you make any other recipes?
No.
I give up.
All right, thanks everybody for watching. We did fail to save Arlene this time, but maybe next time. So I think I need to get that key, open that door. I don't know why it would show the split screen. Okay, let's just
Get some more burgers.
let's make sure we're not. Okay, yeah, it's just burger stuff.
Burger time.
It is burger time. Peter Pepper.
That's the key? That's not a bone?
That's the key is in here.
Oh, okay.
Kick it.
Ha. And Odie can't pick up the key? I guess you already tried that.
No, Odie can't pick up the key, but I figured that I kicked him on and it broke down and
Good to see the stream is starting off right.
doing.
I forgot how painful it sounds when he jumps sometimes.
Sounds like he's like throwing out his back or something.
Garfield's sciatica is fucking. Let's just try it.
Is that a switch over there?
Oh, that
on
is
the
a
ground?
switch.
Okay,
Right,
yeah.
that is a switch.
Ha.
Nice.
You did it, Brad.
Yay.
Saved the day.
Video games.
Now we get to play more Garfield.
I went to E3. I learned how to play video games there.
Yeah, that old seminar.
Did you go to the Garfield interactive?
Yeah, that panel with Jeff Keighley and Jim Davis was really
God.
informative. I wonder where Jim
Davis and the creators of Westworld.
I wonder where Jim Davis lives.
San Tropez.
Is that something you could just look up? You just like look up where famous people live?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Star Tours. Map to the stars' homes.
Ooh, that's Jim Davis's house, honey.
Yeah. Oh, it's just this
You
big
did
orange.
Garfield.
That's where Garfield lives.
Star Tours Jim Davis.
Here's my map of Hollywood. It shows where all the famous cartoon creators live. That's the guy who made Beetle Bailey's house.
Oh shit! I'm breaking in. 'Cause you know he's got all kinds of cool.
Like Nazi gold.
Yeah.
Jim Davis seems like the kind of guy who would live in the middle of nowhere. Or just like suburban Midwest, probably.
He does not seem fancy, like a fancy man. Like he
Yeah.
probably has a couple things he likes to spend his money on.
Yeah, sure. But it's not, he doesn't live in LA or something.
No.
You know, like how like Zach Galifianakis lives on a farm in North Carolina. I respect that.
A lot of split screen in this level. And very naughty.
That's you can see things from multiple angles. True dirt is revealed.
I'm being told that this can't be right. I'm being told that Vice News just interviewed Jim Davis yesterday?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, for his birthday.
Oh, for the birthday, or for the anniversary, yeah.
What did Vice have to ask Jim
Oh, boy.
that he was willing to answer? They asked about the dog cum.
Whew.
Yeah. Oh, that's better. I have to go back.
Jim Davis, arguably the most successful living cartoonist, running a licensing empire, Paws Inc., that generates between $800 million to $1 billion annually.
Fuck. That's a lot of. Oh no.
Following is a reading from Garfield Royal Rescue, written by user Shakespeare Hemingway. Synopsis is Garfield helps celebrate the wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton. Rated T for teen. Garfield was relaxing, having some scotch and lasagna when John Arbuckle came with emergency news. Garfield, it is terrible. I have the bad news, John Arbuckle said, crying words. Stop your sob stories and give me your thoughts, Garfield said with serious demands. We might get more later.
What a tease. Scotch and lasagna, huh?
Yeah. Garfield, famous lush.
I'm gonna get some tomatoes over here because I think the lasagna is the health one.
High level stress.
Stock up. Just smart.
Evolving the meta as we speak.
Yeah.
Mice nerd?
Jeff, could you move your mic a little closer?
A little closer. Like up now? Oh god.
I'm being asked if we like Foxtrot.
Who's
No.
that?
I liked Foxtrot at one time. Comic about that family. They had 3 kids.
Oh yeah,
The youngest one was a nerd.
They got the poofy hair?
I think he had glasses.
Okay, how's that? Is that a little bit better on the microphone tip?
Yeah, I like these guys.
Checking.
Thank you, sir.
Foxtrot's all right.
One of the more non-offensive comics.
I want to say it got political at some point. I don't know, I might be wrong.
Okay, what? Okay. Oh, he in a bone somewhere.
They said they didn't want it to be political, but they moved it to Washington, D.C., so it was hard to avoid.
Right, yeah.
Okay, I do have a bone. I do have a bone. Okay, so we can go over here. No, we don't want to do that. No, you don't. Okay, all right, that worked out.
Yeah. The dog-eat-dog world.
What are the Pookies for? Just
Lives.
extra life?
Doesn't look like there's a button or anything over there. So... Oh.
Oh,
I think there was a locked door back over this way, so let's just take Bone Way back over here.
Love the Bone Way.
that's a bad mechanic.
Button I hit. This is the door. Okay. Moving on.
Beans, meat, spices. All I need to make a good chili con carne.
New recipe.
It recently occurred to me.
Spit hot fire.
It recently occurred to me that chili con carne means chili with meat.
I ordered a bunch of stuff from a grocery store delivery to make chili, and they got me everything except the meat.
Some people would swear that chili is just meat.
I have
Like,
purchased
there are-
cans of chili
Yeah.
that advertise.
There are people that like violently argue that beans can't come within 100 miles of chili.
Yeah.
And I don't understand those people.
Yeah, I think that's bullcrap. But
Yeah.
also, the chili can says no beans means more beef on
Yeah,
it, which
yes.
is like an enticing.
I suppose that
Oh,
makes
more-
sense.
More beef. All right, yeah, that I want.
See, the way I was looking at it is you could still put the same amount of meat in there and put beans.
Yeah, but you know, if you're buying canned chili, you gotta.
That's true.
You gotta make a choice.
I think beans add a nice texture.
I like beans.
Yeah. Favorite bean?
I like a black bean. I like a pinto bean. Like garbanzo beans. Those are okay. Refried beans. All right. I think I just like beans. I think is what I'm learning.
You're still learning new things about yourself.
Yeah. Every day's a gift.
Is that? Okay.
Can you show me the animation again for breathing fire?
I really love the one frame face transitions in this game. Like if you whistle at the camera,
Yeah.
it's quality.
The animation team had 1 day to do Garfield's face.
They spent so much time on the running animation that, you know. Okay, looks like, see, I need to figure out where I am. Okay, there we are. Okay.
Sergeant Sphinx makes an excellent point. If I'm putting chili on a hot dog, I don't want beans in it. Otherwise, beans in my chili.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Like,
What's wrong with like a Frank and beans is a thing. Cut up hot dogs and beans is a thing. Like, why wouldn't, I mean,
but if you're just
people are
talking-
gonna have their preferences, but like the idea that like beans on a hot dog, that's
Oh, I
crazy.
mean,
like that,
I wouldn't turn it down.
the
I would
thing
not
is,
kick beans on a hot dog out of bed. is
Out
what
of
you're telling me?
off of my plate, no, I
too
would
big.
not.
They're too big for the hot dog.
Yeah, it makes it a little chunky.
I feel once you're like chili dogs are messy anyway.
That's yeah, sure.
So once you go there, go there.
Man, I want a hot dog now.
I want chili, but I gotta go get some more meat.
You know what's cool about hot dogs?
Everything.
You know what is like the revelation of adulthood is when you realize you can just have a hot dog whenever you want. You can go to the store.
It never stops at one.
You can put
I don't trust myself to have a hot dog.
You could put hot dogs in a pot of boiling water and then eat hot dogs. That's all it takes.
I should buy hot dogs.
You don't have to get fancy. You don't need any high-tech cookware.
Okay, so I may have overdone it a little on the spices.
Can't believe they got Michael Ironside back for.
Yeah. I hear that the new Splinter Cell is actually just a reskin of it. Pretty exciting.
You think we just miscalculated on that?
No, I think.
You think they are making one?
I think that game still has it. Personally. What do we got here? Water. Avoid the water.
Yeah, cats hate water. I watched episode of Planet Earth 2 yesterday. There was a segment on bobcats having to navigate through hot springs to hunt. And that cliche of cats hating water turns out extends to like the wild. They were doing everything they could not to like get any water on them.
Something good?
Planet Earth?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always wanted to watch it, but I figured I should get a 4K TV first.
Yeah, so that's the thing. We got like a new TV, big, nice, like 4K, 55-inch.
I imagine that is the 4K demo material. Is 4K? Oh, please.
It's terrible, Garfield. Kate Middleton and Prince William are getting married, but you are not invited, John Arbuckle said with outrage. This is lies, roared Garfield with angry voice. It is true. Look and see. John Arbuckle showed Garfield a letter that came through the mailboxes. Dear Garfield, you are not invited to royal wedding. Sincerely, Royal England family, said the letter.
I gotta read more fan fiction.
Is it all like this?
It took me a surprisingly short amount of time to find a really good Garfield fan fiction. I did have to turn the setting down to T at the highest, and that filtered out a lot of
the best Garfield fan
Yeah.
fiction. Oh, good, yeah. Put a little lip there when you fucking adjust the camera. That's a great idea. Great move on everyone's part.
Invite this, shouted Garfield as he tore up the letter with manly hands. This is the last straw. I will not stand for insults to humanity, Garfield cried out to the ceiling with fist clenched with justice. What will you do, Garfield? Asked John Arbuckle with wondering. Reminder, this is written by Shakespeare Hemingway.
Oh yeah, no, I know, I'm familiar.
You find the split screen here really useful.
Oh. In fact, maybe I should look over there and see if I'm missing something, but...
Chat wants to ask the same question that I had to ask, which was whether there is Garfield slash.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All we need to know.
There's
Garfield slash Spock.
Yeah.
There's a particular one of Garfield, John, and Liz going back in time and meeting Doctor Who that I started to read. It was very bad.
Weird. I wouldn't have thought that'd be bad.
And I think it was implying that John was going to have Liz stolen away from him by the Doctor.
Ugh.
Not worth
Not,
it. Golden Pookie's a trap. Do not worship false idols.
not remotely worth it. Oh wait, what's the gold one do?
I think it's 5, yeah. Oh no.
I wouldn't recommend it.
You get free tomatoes though.
Best kind of tomatoes. 3 tomatoes. Wait, okay. this where it came from? No, no, it's still. Come on, come on.
Nice.
I was just gonna say, that one hasn't turned in a while.
I will do what any good man does when insulted with words. I will crush Reading with righteousness, Garfield roared with determination. It will be dangerous. Royal edicts are there with power, John Arbuckle warned with caution. The only edict I serve is my fist, said Garfield as he walked out with intention.
What happens if he dies again while you're still reading?
I keep going, I guess. Meanwhile, in England, Buckingham Palace, Prince William and Kate Middleton were getting ready for marriage ceremonies. Kate Middleton, soon we will be in marriage and all will be well. You will be Princess of England and all will bow to you, said Prince William.
Okay, I thought that this sensor and the split screen thing was supposed to really show me when things rotated.
Thing when it turns red,
it's-
right? Oh.
Like it starts flashing and then they go? No.
No, it's
Uh,
I'm not sure what that's trying to show me.
wait. What is it doing? Sometimes it's flashing, sometimes it's red, sometimes it's green. Jump right?
Oh, that's not a place to go.
Oh shit.
Thought I could get off.
Wait, isn't that? Oh, I'm sorry, please.
I am happiness, but I wish Garfield was here. I am missing Garfield's macho charm and rugged good looks, Kate Middleton said. Forget Garfield! He is not coming, for as long as I am prince of this land, you will be mine and mine alone, said Prince William, grasping Kate Middleton tightly.
A lot of bones over here. I don't have a bone. Hopefully that's just use bones to get those pookies and then use a bone to get back. And
Yeah, that's what it
you don't
looks
actually
like.
need a bone to proceed because I don't want to go back for bones. I don't want to go back for anything.
I don't want anything to do with bones.
I keep it boneless.
Don't get me wrong. I will indulge in an occasional bone in wing.
Sure.
I ate a
What you
wing.
got? I'm not saying they're bad.
I ate a wing last night. Just one.
Just one.
Just one wing.
What kind of seasoning?
I don't know. Generic.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I used to make a lot of buffalo chicken, like shredded buffalo chicken when I was on keto. And I bought a thing of Frank's Red sauce, Frank's Red Hot. It was like this big on Amazon 1 week before my house burned down.
That's not where I thought that was going.
There's a lot of Frank's.
Frank's Red Hot is maybe the best hot sauce?
Very good. It's also like one of the only zero carb ones.
Wait, really? Do they have sugar?
Oh, they'll have like
Is that where the carb comes from? Huh. I just became aware of Frank's like a year ago. It's so good.
I don't usually like hot sauce flavored things, but if it's like especially Frank's branded, like a Frank's, what do I have? Some sort of chili type product or something. I'm so excited to not be sick anymore because it means I can eat real food again. I've been sustaining off of top ramen and oatmeal for
Clean living.
3-4 days. Did have a McGriddle this morning.
I posted a picture of some savory oatmeal a couple weeks ago.
I saw that.
I think I'm starting to win people over. It had sausage in it.
What is? Is it the same kind of oats?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I use steel cut just because it's like, I don't know, healthier, I guess. Got more stuff in it, more nutrients, but
No, I don't want to kick him.
you could use any kind of oatmeal.
Bone him.
Is it what? Just oats?
Just honestly, whatever you want to put in there.
This is still-
Salt. Salt, I don't know, sausage, cheese, whatever. Scallions.
I guess I have had like Chinese breakfast porridge.
Rice porridge?
Yeah.
Yes. Stuff rules.
I feel like that's similar.
Oh, so good. Like chicken and ginger in there.
Yeah. What do you think John got Garfield for his birthday?
Lasagna.
Yeah, that's probably what he always gets him. Like he's, you know, John kind of sucks.
He's like, oh, I know this is the one thing you
This
like.
is what you like, right?
Like, oh,
Lasagna and being left alone.
$1 billion a year. The fuck?
on a good year. On a bad year, it's 800 million.
$1 billion Garfield industry. And this is the games they churn.
What is he? Where does all that money go?
Right up his nose, baby.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, who knows?
Like, in the late 80s, early 90s, sure, I could see it.
Well, like, you know, how much of this do you think is going to him and how much of this is going to the machine?
Oh, sure.
Pause Inc.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Garfield box.
Or like the people making the merchandise are taking their cut.
Sure.
Stuff like that.
I'm gonna look up Pause Inc. on LinkedIn. I wanna find out who's like who's in charge.
Scrape a list of Pause Inc. employees.
Get banned from Twitter.
Put it up on Medium.
One person from my school was hired here. Oh shit, I got an in, guys.
Later, suckers. Oh, what the fuck?
I bet that's not the worst gig. I bet working on Garfield merch kind of pretty chill.
Hey, you're on that button. Why didn't this work? What?
I don't have a close enough network to find out the name of the CEO of Pause Inc. Hey Jeff, it seems you've solved the puzzle.
Brain don't work good enough for this one. You got me. You got me, Garfield.
Do you not have time to... Wait, can you breathe fire on that thing, that like bramble in the corner there?
I wonder. Probably not, but that'd be cool.
It gave you the fire ingredients.
Nope.
Cool. Cool.
Wait. That can't be right.
Pretty awesome.
What part of this game
That-
makes or convinces you that that can't be right?
That's fair. Sure. It's like how like Dark Souls has little dead ends just to keep you guessing.
Yeah.
It's just to create
I
mystery.
want to see a server-connected Garfield game that has notes on the floor everywhere you go.
That would be pretty good. What are they, just like empty lasagna pans?
Yeah. You walk up on them and it says like, bat, maybe. Cat, back left. Charging.
Yes.
Try kicking.
Yeah.
Try eating. I want to see the Garfield message vocabulary.
So if you stand on that pad and you call Odie and then immediately run.
That's what I've been doing. It doesn't work. So as soon as I call Odie, the door right in front of me will close. But also, as soon as I step off of this, it closes, and Garfield and Odie does not keep the button down.
You don't have a bone, do you? Can you call Odie and then kick him over?
Do the bad dogs depress switches?
No.
Do you need to lure that other dog over?
See, that stood on it. That's why that happened.
There's another switch too beyond that door. Just try going into the second zone. And then
We got a way to get back for when we get closed in here.
call Odie and kick him over.
Thing is, it doesn't even give us like a split screen saying here's where the button is.
Oh,
This is
What about on
what
that
you would
one?
do.
no.
Chat suggests using the milkshake to speed up.
Oh, right. Right, they did just give us milkshake stuff. That's totally what the milkshake does.
I thought it brings all the boys to the yard.
Same thing.
You know, classic stereotype of drinking a milkshake. It makes you very
Whoa.
fast.
Check out all these fun door puzzles we came up with for this part of the game.
You know, it's like Mega Man, right? The levels are all about the obstacles.
Uh-huh.
I'm sick. You can't make fun of me.
Does this game have better music than the other one?
I don't know.
It's less noticeable. Somehow.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like the other one started repeating to a point where it was unbearable. Italy track. Nice.
Suck at doors. Okay.
This level is kind of boring by Garfield standards.
Yeah, at least the sewer one.
Yeah, considering what the sewer was, I'll take it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. Just, I don't know. Something about endless door switches.
Fuck you. The combat feels worse in this game.
Than every other video game.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the Assassin's Creed 1 of the series. They didn't really find it until the second one.
Yeah. The escort missions.
Ah.
That one's on you. Matt Rory walked in here as me and Jan were setting up. Said, "What are you playing today?" I said, "Garfield." He said, "Why do you hate yourself?" I said, "I'm not playing it."
Not really an answer to the question.
No. If I wanted to answer
It's a shorter answer than the real one, I'm sure. Suck it, dogs!
I was supposed to tweet this. I'm rusty.
I burned the boxes? Seems unlikely.
Yeah, they don't look burnable to me.
It's giving me stuff to burn things with. Oh, ah! This is good.
You have a floating thing, right?
Yeah? Is that the pie?
I don't think it's... Maybe? All right.
Pie.
Okay.
Innovative combos of items here.
It's like Anthem.
Yep. I just knew.
Solid defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was authoritative.
You owe me right there.
Oh, what the?
You blocked the obvious stuff, but then he got you with the high-low mix-up.
How it goes sometimes. All about how you train. Okay. Oh, that.
You ever owned a piece, like a Garfield product?
Yeah.
What was it?
I had a stuffed Garfield with a Santa hat on.
I think I had a stuffed normal.
He had like a Christmas list that he was holding.
Did it just say lasagna?
It said all I want for Christmas is lasagna, more lasagna, and more something. Yes.
Something good?
It said lasagna several times on the list. They put a lot of thought into that one.
You know, they've got a brand to adhere to.
Yeah.
Brand Bible.
That is like that is the first thing this Vice interview says. Blah 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 generates 800 million to $1 billion annually, but there's a reason for the cat's financial success: no politics. I'd like to think that 40 years from now they could read the gag and laugh for the very same reason and just as heartily as they do today, Davis said to Vice News. There you
Yeah,
go.
I don't know.
Garfield's above it all.
Garfield doesn't take sides.
Oh, do they have this on video? They do.
Garfield thinks the truth is somewhere in the middle.
I didn't pull up the video. This is just a short blurb with video.
Oh, it's one of those fuckers down there. So, I think I need to hit that button, which will pop that platform out and then float across. That's why the spookies would be in the air like that. But it's gonna be really hard on this platform that falls to get out and kick Garfield across. So I'm wondering if maybe I need to go down here, down in that box, and kick up. That's what I'm gonna try. That's
Yeah.
my theory.
Okay.
There's a box on either side, so I think that will.
This segment is only 5 minutes long. Should we just,
Well,
at an opportune time, take a break?
yes.
It appears to be maybe in Jim Davis's house. Or no, this might be the Paws Inc. office. We should watch this.
Oh, Garfield, cried out Kate Middleton with wanting. Meanwhile, Garfield was getting ready for a trip to lovely country of England. Time to prepare for my British vacation. My only souvenir will be flaming vengeance, Garfield said as he packed his things.
Oh.
Garfield, be careful of stress. It is killer with heart disease and cholesterol, John Arbuckle warned. I have no time for stress. There is a British damsel that needs saving, Garfield said with stern voice. Farewell, John Arbuckle. Hold down the fort while I am gone. You know it, Garfield. Show them what a real man is made of, John Arbuckle said as he grasped Garfield's arm for manly handshake.
Do you think this was written as a goof, or do you think someone wrote this?
I think someone wrote this way because every time, like, they have this pattern of saying, like, Garfield said with stern voice, Garfield said as he, like, it reads as kind of, and I don't mean this pejoratively, like English as a second language. Like it's very structured in a way that like a grammar teacher might teach.
They have a very hyper-masculine
Fuck that!
view,
I'm on
view
this
of Garfield.
box.
Yeah, yeah, it's like Garfield via the Expendables. Which, Sylvester, if you're watching. Garfield then boarded his jet and lifted off for takeoff with the thunder-like speed. Garfield soared through the sky over oceans and oceans, only one ocean, until he came to the island of England. Garfield then braked his jet and prepared for jumping. Time for a British invasion, said Garfield as he leaped out of his jet and into the country of Great Britain to administer justice like a prime minister.
Wait. No, never mind. Oh, you don't need to jump across.
Maybe you can get that interview to Jan if he could play the audio.
Oh, we need to see it. For sure. The last thing I saw before I closed it was a guy who's not Jim Davis drawing Garfield.
What?
Yeah. There appeared to be a large collection of Garfield memorabilia in that office.
Okay, we must have.
Why are you doing this to Garfield? Why are you causing him so much pain?
It's mutual. Get ready for a British invasion.
The island of England. When it comes back up, does it have a period of like a couple seconds of invulnerability? Kick him, kick him, kick him! Nice.
Fuck! What? Why? That looked like it was gonna hit. I don't.
Good.
I feel like I was.
Any chat suggestions?
I don't think we've quite gotten to the point of chat screaming the solution yet.
Alright.
Can you... Whoa. You can't... Whoa. Huh. You can't float that gap, can you? It looks...
No, I think I need to extend
wide.
that platform and then float the gap.
Oh, sure.
We tried it on the box.
It doesn't show the split screen. You're over there. Ah!
Garfield opened his parachute with the lasagna logo, but was in no mood for playtime.
The lasagna logo?
Parachutes are for little girls and babies, said Garfield as he cut his parachute off for a free fall run. Meanwhile, in Buckingham Palace, Prince William was dressing up in wedding clothes, and all of a sudden, he sensed a great power. We're about halfway through. Maybe this is a joke.
It seems to... It's hard, I mean, you know... The internet.
Yeah. There's a lot of people on it.
It's real to somebody, okay? A user whose name I can only assume is pronounced Red Leader says, "Hey, I just came in here to see what was on Infinite. What in the fuck are we doing still playing Garfield?"
Not done yet. Didn't finish it yet.
Maybe Garfield is Infinite.
Garfield Infinite is coming out next holiday.
Oh,
season.
okay.
Got an innovative release.
Yeah, they're working on the
set
new
for it that
new
we're
engine.
pretty excited about.
Open world this time.
Yeah.
Still continues the story of Lasagna World Tour,
Right,
but
yeah.
but you know,
It didn't.
There's a split screen.
Where's the split screen? I got screwed on that one.
You don't deserve it.
She's up.
Sergeant Sphinx says, pretty sure this same puzzle was reused in the Egyptian level in the other game.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That one I got stuck on there was not entirely dissimilar to this fucking shit show.
Egyptian city.
Yeah. Okay.
Some people in chat are saying that Shakespeare Hemingway is actually a very prolific fan fiction author.
Oh, sure. I mean, you don't get that username and do nothing with it. Looks like we have the interview queued up.
Excellent.
None of those are. That's not even close.
I need to save it for the right time.
Okay, so what food is it giving you up here? It's giving you the float stuff,
It's giving me hamburger stuff and some
milkshake.
pie stuff.
Pie. What's pie do?
Pie's the float.
There was milkshake speed.
I'm just gonna try floating the gap and just rule that out.
Yeah, that platform wouldn't be there if you didn't have to use it. Oh! Oh!
No, it cannot be. It must be my imagination playing tricks on me, said Prince William. Prince William, we are almost ready for the wedding, said the servants. Very well, I am almost ready. Now leave before I am lashing you, roared Prince William with anger. Yes, my master, said the servants.
I'm gonna burn the dog.
I bet burnt dog hair smells really bad.
Oh, God.
I shouldn't say that out loud because that sounds like violence against dogs, and
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
bad
what
on a lot of levels.
That's not what I mean.
Yeah, you're not like, and I'd like to find out.
Right. But you just think about how wet dog hair smells.
Yeah. There's no way that was the right solution.
I think that totally was. I mean, look at the split screen. Drawing it this way, like this is absolutely the right solution.
Suggestions from chat. Knock out the big dog and then stand on the box on the floor to do the kick?
Well, see, you only get the split screen when you're up here.
Okay.
Which to me says, hey, this is where you need to go to do this kick.
Have you kicked from that platform?
No, I got
assume?
it. It's
Oh, it's there. Okay.
yeah.
You didn't jump high enough. Oh, God.
Hooray.
Fuckers down. Fuck off, fuckers. Oh, there's a dog.
This is the end of the level.
Oh, that'd be nice. But no, probably not.
Oh, timing puzzles.
Have we discussed Felix the Cat on this series before?
So much.
Chat's asking her thoughts on Felix.
Never really watched it.
Yeah. What is... Why would... Oh, is the camera inside that light back there when I do it, and that's why everything is getting all fucked up? That'd be good. That's good. This stuff is all on fire.
Yeah, this sucks. The sound. Mostly the sound.
Ooh.
It's not a Garfield-like noise.
The Queen of England entered Prince William's rooms with word. This is your special day, yet I am unsure you have proven true manhood, said the Queen of England. I am true man! All of England will see, said Prince William. Why have you not invited Garfield? Do you fear to face real man? Asked the Queen of England. I fear no man or cat, shouted Prince William as he tossed a champagne glass at the mirror, shattering all into millions in fits of anger. I am the Prince of all English. All will cower before my might. And not even Garfield can defeat me.
It just occurred to me where I think this story is going. I don't think I like it.
It's rated T for T.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Was not going to end with Garfield boning Kate Middleton.
I mean, I'm not saying that.
Not graphically.
Okay.
I'm saying it might not be explicit.
Okay.
Implicit boning
Okay.
is Garfield's forte.
I just thought we should prepare ourselves.
Oh, I've been prepared for this moment for a long time. Oh, that's not a burnable. Sure, why not? All right, that's hamburger fixins. I like in the game that followed this where they just had, here's a hat you wear that gives you this ability, was much better at signaling, here's what you do here, than we've strewn the parts for this food. Remember which recipe this is?
Oh, this game does have that secret hat code though, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what it is.
Like down, down, down left, down, down, down right. Don't worry, I've got game facts. I got the game facts.
You know, it's fine because the hat obscures
Left,
too much
left,
of the
left,
action.
up, left, 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 down.
So I feel like my view is too obscured.
No, but it looks good.
But this is the only one I want to wear, and it's too much.
What about this one? I feel like that's good if you're dealing with the fire.
Yeah.
You burn them?
Robubi says, hey, Shakespeare Hemingway also wrote a Garfield Mass Effect crossover called Garfield Effect Galaxy Adventure.
See,
What?
that can't be real. I mean, someone's writing it deliberately because that's the joke.
Yeah.
You want to believe like, oh, some 8-year-old kid just decided to write some Garfield fan fiction and it came out a little weird. Dogs. Food, dog. Key. I walk slowly past the dog.
Probably.
No Sam Fisher. Okay, we need to get that key. And then there was a locked door back where we came from. This is a lot of doing this, which is not fun to do. The kick Odie behind him, line it up, and
Oh, then
run thing is actually...
they designed a level that isn't fun?
Yeah, I think they did. I really think they did. Oh,
They can't all be winners.
It can't all be sewer 2.
ah! What the fuck? How is this okay?
Breathe fire! Meanwhile, Garfield was walking in the streets of London with purpose. As Garfield walked with strength steps, Englishmen cheered him and shouted his name with joy. Garfield! Garfield! Cheered the Englishmen as Garfield walked to Buckingham Palace. Garfield walked with sternness and determination to destination, where he was on a mission. Garfield walked and walked until he came up to Buckingham Palace gates. No gate can take my power, Garfield bellowed with majesticness as he punched down the gate with one punch.
I'm telling you, the way they're emphasizing Garfield's manliness and portraying Prince William as insecure in his masculinity.
Garfield is literally going there to stop a wedding.
They're building up to a showdown.
I mean,
it's the classic hero's journey.
he didn't invite Garfield. If he would have invited Garfield,
It's
I'm
true.
sure Garfield would have shown up, been a gentleman, presented a gift, and left.
What does Garfield bring to a wedding?
Whenever you ask what is Garfield or what will Garfield or what does Garfield, it's lasagna. It's always lasagna.
I'm gonna say normal.
I've been trying to re-gift this for years.
Nothing here, by the way.
Although I guess Garfield would never give lasagna as a gift.
Right.
He would just eat it. So maybe dog cum?
Sure. John likes it.
Chat's getting weird ever since we started fanficking the fanfic.
Keep
Are
it
they
up,
writing
chat.
their own?
Just, you know.
Do you think it would be better at being a companion to a human lady? Garfield the cat or Sonic the Hedgehog?
Ooh. Sonic seems to have more experience.
He also seems like he'd be a more attentive lover.
Okay, this place is not
He's all
good.
prickly though.
You know, I've just remembered I left the
Sonic actually have quills?
on the stove at home. We should really get back.
Looks
Hurry
more
up.
like hair.
Yeah.
Won't you?
Honestly, he just looks like he has a mohawk.
Whenever he's been like high-res
Odie,
3D,
I'll
it's never
follow
really
you.
looked like Spike.
But
Yeah.
don't rush me. I haven't
More like a
taken my
mane.
nap, and when I haven't taken my
Is Sonic a lion?
Okay,
No,
I'm
I can
coming.
pretty definitively say Sonic is not a lion.
Okay.
He's big a lion.
Ooh.
Garfield's
Yes.
big.
Yes. Big the cat is king of the jungle. For sure.
Pound.
Going down to Hound Pound.
Taking Arlene to Hound Pound.
Is that when you do it doggy style?
Yeah, I guess so, Ben. I guess so.
I'm glad we're back. It's good to be back. Spooky music.
Mento just ominously says, "Get used to this place." Thanks.
I also know why. The X-Files?
Yeah.
The spooky music? Wonder if Garfield Go is still playable.
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Paws Inc. ran out of money. I think they don't have the funds anymore.
Okay, so
That was the stupidest idea for a thing ever. Like, sure, you want to cash in on Pokemon Go, that's fine, but the rewards were just different pieces of a comic strip.
Is it just the same game, but with Garfield?
Yes, and instead of catching Pokemon, you're catching different pieces of famous Garfield comic strips.
I mean, that sounds like a way more useful reward than a Pokemon.
You can just.
I can do something with a Garfield comic strip. I can read it over and over again and laugh.
Well, if you get all 3 pieces, but it's randomly generated which ones you get. Whereas you can just go online and read the strips.
I don't have it online.
And how'd you get the app? Checkmate.
I got it on a USB stick
Your phone.
from a pirate friend. And I sideloaded it. Let me tell you about Android. Let me tell you about truly open.
I only play Garfield Go on Linux. This dog's very mean.
I mean, it's the Hound Pound.
Play Garfield Go on the Android emulator,
Yeah.
so you can hack it.
Do stuff. Fucking fake location services. All this Garfield
Oh,
Go.
can you feed it a location? Huh. Anything fun you can do with that thing?
Cheated clickers.
Can you cheat at Instagram?
Yeah. Yeah, it is a way to post things to Instagram
From a PC?
PC, because they don't let you do that from a browser or
Sure.
even like the Windows 10 Instagram app.
God, still?
Yeah. It's just like,
What?
that's their philosophy about how their dumb shit is supposed to work, I guess.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna go through here.
I still don't have an Instagram account. I don't know if I can at this point.
I do.
It might be too late.
Follow me on Instagram immediately.
I think it's too late to make one.
I have,
Undertaker just made one like 2 days ago, so
All right.
I have a private Instagram, it's nice. It's nice to have one social media thing in my life that's just for like me and my friends.
I need to eat. Let's just load up on stuff. Go back over here and look at what we. Ooh, there's some fire.
These are just some good sprites.
Okay, so we do the key from that thing.
This factory's fucked up.
Yeah, like it was just are these hell dogs and then just cracks and hell below and.
I'm being told to join Mastodon. I don't.
I mean,
Nothing against it. I don't know that it hit. Oh, whatever. I
Mastodon
guess.
has its, you know, it's
I guess it's kind of as big as you want it to be, right?
yeah. More interesting than Vero.
What about Peach?
A Barrett. Can't wait for
We'll
the
give you the
return.
Verret ID for
Coming
my
back in like
Peach views.
4 months. Bigger than ever.
The tally of 127 to 58. No one over yes in the poll Instagram. Let me try that again. Instagram?
Instagram?
That was the poll. Prior to that, the poll was best romantic companion.
Fuck.
Sonic almost doubled Garfield on that one.
Speaking of romantic companions. Garfield marched with purpose in his feet as he stormed to wedding place of matrimony. Royal guards came rushing to arrest him, but they were not of match. "There is Garfield! Arrest him in the name of the prince!" shouted the guards. "Relax, my English hombres. You are being relieved of duty," said Garfield, as he hit royal guards with fists and feet of speed, like typhoons, sending them flying miles high and exploding. Garfield picked up a guard and raised him high in the air like a feather. "Here, why not enjoy this delicacy of fresh fish and chips?" quipped Garfield as he tossed the guard into the sea. There's plenty of salt in there for you.
All bones?
Oops, all bones. Guys, I think Captain Crunch was being disingenuous when he said that it was oops, all berries. I think that it was a very calculated move.
I mean, it's not even remotely close to all berries, is it?
Oops, all berries?
Oh, is it actually all berries?
Oh, it's all berries.
Oh, what? Ugh. Was
It's
that
honestly the better part.
No, that's not what I was trying to.
what is that a spinoff of? Crunchberry? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
it's like Crunchberry is. What if it was all berries?
Does Crunchberry have just straight up Captain Crunch in it, or is even the barrel component modified?
No, it's
It's
Captain
just-
Crunch with Crunchberries in it.
Oh, is it a barrel?
Yeah.
Holy
Yes,
shit.
I also did not know
It's like
that.
a little pillow.
That's what I thought, yeah. It was
It's like little pillows.
I never really
Donkey
questioned
Kong
it.
cereal that was a bootleg Captain Crunch. Those look like barrels.
I never thought about it. I just ate it. But somebody, late in life, someone told me that it was a barrel, and I just assumed that was correct.
Is it a barrel or is it the top of a treasure?
Maybe it's a treasure
Probably
chest.
it's-
Top of a treasure.
Well, like an aerial view of a treasure chest.
What was over here, and why was this worth it?
Captain Crunch is extremely worth the shredded roof of the mouth that you get from eating it.
I like it because it forces me to eat it slow and kind of savor it in a way that I don't always get with cereal.
Really soggy Captain Crunch, not great.
I love soggy cereal.
Ugh. Oof.
There was a Dragon Ball tournament week-long thing at the Summit House recently, and while there, it was discovered that one of the players likes to microwave his cereal milk for 1 minute before putting the cereal in. And it started a huge kind of debate on whether or not he is a monster.
I think I can go this left side. Do you think that's an area if I go down that the camera
Yeah.
will change?
Yes.
Is that what I?
Someone on my Twitter, I forget who, recently posted a video saying, wait, do you mean everybody doesn't eat cereal this way? And they had 2 bowls, one with dry cereal, one with just milk. Dipping each spoonful of cereal into the
much
milk.
Work. I'm eating cereal because it's easy.
Because you're lazy. It's the fewest number of steps between being hungry and eating.
Yeah. There's some cereal that I will die fighting the battle that is better soggy. Life. Checks.
Checks.
I like some,
sure.
like the occasional
Sure.
crunchy one in there, but the majority.
There are soggy cereals that I don't mind, but I would not ever say that I prefer a cereal.
What do you think?
Frosted Flakes or Corn Flakes.
What do you think Chex Mix cereal would be like?
Oh.
What if you just took Chex Mix and put milk in it?
You know, like milk on pretzels, like a soggy pretzel is not something you're looking for. Pretzel
Yeah,
sticks
sure.
and that sort of stuff. It's just not.
That's fair.
Those bagel chips, though. How do you get down with a bagel chip cereal?
Savory cereal.
No, you're going too far. They're like cinnamon raisin bagel chips in my mind.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Solve the puzzle.
It was an area.
And look, there's another one past it. I don't think you're gonna die for a while, so I'm just gonna let this go to sleep. But if you want to hear more from the fanfic, just let me know.
Okay.
Hey Jan, banana bread.
Banana bread.
You know what you need to do when you're just trying to execute?
Sure. Oh, that? On the button. And if I get him onto... Oh no.
You bank shot?
Yeah.
Ah, all right. Sorry. Oh God, did you notice the switches in the gates match?
Oh, no.
I totally didn't until chat just said it.
This is,
What I assume you need to go along the top row now?
well, that wall there is high, so I think I have to get over there and there's a door that's locked, and I think now I need to go where Odie is, basically. All right, we need to kick the dog. Oh no, I gotta, okay, yeah.
Solo? In theaters now? I think we're almost there.
Right into another one. Look at the like scratch marks on the floor. This is hell.
Things get a little wild down at the Hound Pound. Not sure what the rules are on this, but Regizzle says more fanfic would be nice.
Hey, you know, while Jeff's figuring out the puzzle, maybe we'll progress a little further in the story, just so I want to make sure we finish it. Excuse me. Garfield marched on his mission until he came to wedding parties with food and drink. More guards came for ambushing Garfield, but he handled it like a man. "It is tea time, have a sip," said Garfield, as he took a tea kettle and tossed it at the guards. "Ah, no!" cried out the guards as the tea melted them into skeletons.
What? Wait.
Garfield came on the table of food.
Wait.
With wedding guests sitting around on celebration. No lasagna? What is this blasphemy? Garfield roared in anger as he threw the table at the wedding guests. Lasagna is food of warriors and kings. Do not forget this, you worms, Garfield roared as he walked on. Garfield soon came upon a wedding ceremony with Prince William and Kate Middleton at altar being wed. Everyone heard Garfield's manly footsteps like thunder in the sea. Prince William turned around and saw his fear become reality. "Garfield?" yelled out Prince William in tones of squealing horror. "How rude. Have you not heard of royal tradition? It is the rules that I am first to have woman before marriage," Garfield stated. "Garfield, you will never have my woman. I am Prince and I am above it all," declared Prince William.
So that song went?
Garfield looked at Prince William with eyes of seeing and spoke with words of saying. "Even princes must obey the law of the fist. But do not be worrying, for I will give you a fair trial. Here is the judge, and here is the jury," Garfield said as he raised his two fists. Stop there for now. Coming up on that dramatic finish.
Yeah, they're really getting down to it.
Oh, this is maybe bad. Shit!
Last bone.
Yeah, you can only carry one. This can't be the way you're supposed to do this.
The fun fact, the person who added the code for the hat code on the Saving Arlene GameFAQs page is the only contribution he made to the entirety of GameFAQs.
He had a mission, and he carried it out.
In 2015.
This sucks.
Question from Malrock. Apparently the Philadelphia Phillies mascot injured a fan with hot dog cannon shot to the face. Is that the best or worst thing to get shot in the face with?
Philly Fanatic is a deviant.
I don't know how hard do you think a hot dog cannon actually fires its projectile?
I mean, it's gotta get what, like...
You want to get up in the stands, right?
Yeah.
That's probably not, but a hot dog's not that... It's fairly soft.
Yeah.
I bet it didn't feel good, though.
I bet it felt like getting hit with, like...
Those things are heavily wrapped, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Probably. I mean, you know, if they're assuming they're shooting like whole hot dogs with buns and stuff out of it, yeah, they probably wrap them up.
I would take it, because then you get to eat the hot dog at the end.
I bet it felt comparable to getting hit with, like, a dodgeball.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Is that a platform that's gonna fall? It is.
Wow. How does it feel that, to know that platform is gonna fall and be able to react like that? That knowledge is in your brain and it forced out some other knowledge, like something from your childhood.
That's fine. I don't need to know most of that stuff. I can only hope that this information will someday be forced out by something else.
What sound is it making when you're floating?
I think he's slowly releasing gas. Nice. Let it all out.
Odie, this game is bad. Why did you let them make it?
Odie can take it. His job.
What brand or type of hot dog do you guys like? Never really had a preference, honestly.
I like Nathan's.
Yeah, all right. Like like a Hebrew National.
Yeah.
I hear those are good.
The Ballpark Frank.
Ballpark, yeah.
They plump when you cook them. Like the ad said. So.
Depends.
I think we did a lot of Oscar
Hens
Mayer.
a hot dog.
Yeah, Oscar Mayer is like kind of the go-to.
Yeah.
I think. Like if you want a standard-ass hot dog.
How y'all feel about a cheese dog?
Like with cheese in the middle of the hot dog.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
One time we bought a whole thing of those and tried to eat them all in one sitting. It didn't go great.
Those were the bane of my existence in middle school because they never had regular hot dogs, only cheese dogs. I've really come a long way. I want to pat myself on the back here. I used to be a ketchup only, like nothing else comes close to a topping. But
Bad thing.
no, I mean, you know, tastes. Everyone makes their own tastes. But now I'm all about fucking
Oh, word. I hear you.
like
Just like hot dogs with ketchup only, but now I'm all about fucking.
mustard, relish, tomatoes, maybe a little celery salt.
Relish, huh? Wait, this is on a hot dog?
Yeah,
Tomatoes. Like Chicago style?
yeah. I don't like those peppers they put on them, but everything else.
Chili, onions, mustard, and slaw. That's my go-to.
That's a cool use of that key. Oh, okay.
Vinny Bushes says, baseball player Lonnie Smith once tackled the Philly Fanatic while high on cocaine and,
Hasn't.
and sprained both of the dude's ankles.
The Philly Fanatic is a deviant who must be stopped at all costs. Are you going into like the incinerator? Is this where they like
Yeah.
kill dogs?
Yeah, probably. What they do when they pick up cats and dogs off the street. They're just like, oh, get them in here and burn them.
Yeah.
All right, this appears to be a maze.
I'm gonna go to YouTube.
Are the colors, lights above these doors any different at all?
No.
All right, let's go left then.
I'm fairly impressed you were able to find footage of this game.
I need more meat to burn that down.
Tell me about it.
There's no meat in here, is there? Gotta go a different way and get meat, I guess. Alright, that was left. So let's go work our way around. Go straight.
The trick is you keep going left.
Yeah. This looks like a fun thing.
Can you speed up?
Yeah, we need a milkshake stuff for this, I guess. It's just all the parts. That is there another? Okay. Or we could try this way. We don't have to go back because I don't have milkshake parts in it.
What is that sound?
Like a dog howling.
Like a dog being burned.
Ugh.
You don't have any fire?
No. No, I haven't found.
Make some vegetarian chili.
I'm not gonna give you that same fire.
boy.
There's the meat. If we had the burn and stuff, if we had meat, we could get meat. All right, I've got enough for one milkshake, I guess. I don't think I can. Oh no, I can. All right. We need one milkshake to get across. Wait here for these parts. Respawn once again. Get them again. Thanks everybody if you're just joining us. Hello. This is a video game.
I think.
I'm playing it.
I think that's accurate.
Oh, great.
So if you're just joining us, Garfield has made his dramatic confrontation with the prince. Enough nonsense! Feel the might of royal jewels, said Prince William as he snapped his fingers. At Prince William's commands, noise was heard. Mighty Big Ben transformed into a giant laser cannon and aimed at Garfield with blasting intent. Tick-tock, it is 12 o'clock. Time to die, said Prince William with mocking words.
I think people say.
At these words, Big Ben fired at Garfield with beams of fury. However, Garfield was not laser phased and backhanded the laser beam with ease.
Grondoth says, "Hi Jeff, I wish I was dead."
Just, talk to a professional about that.
Don't play Garfield. Just gonna keep going. Impossible, cried out Prince William with shock. Do you not learn physics in Prince School? Lasers bounce off of my mighty man muscle, Garfield touted with teachings. I silence your mockery forever. Die, you fool, yelled Prince William as he took out long sword and thrust it at Garfield. But Garfield caught his arm in midair and crushed his bones with crab-like grip. Crab-like grip. It looks like your time has just run up, quipped Garfield as he tossed Prince William into Big Ben, exploding them both. No! Cried out Prince William. Good night, sweet prince, said Garfield with cool words as he walked away.
Not wrong. Pretty cool words.
After victory, Kate Middleton ran to Garfield and embraced him with arms. Garfield, thank you. When I was marrying him, I only thought of you. No problem, my British biscuit. You must save me a juicy piece of your shepherd's pie, Garfield responded with flirtations. Garfield, you are a true hero and a real man. We want to make you honorary King of England, Queen Elizabeth said. I am sorry, but I am busy living fast life of fast adventures and faster women. Very well, at least accept position of Duke of Ireland, said the Queen of England. Fine, but I must be attending to important business, said Garfield as he picked Kate Middleton up and brought her to the royal bedroom where he could show her how real men love women. Garfield, please make me your queen, said Kate Middleton. I do not have a castle to give you. Oh, gross. Oh, I don't want to read it.
Oh, I see the end of the story.
I do not have a castle to give you, but I have a mighty tower for you to climb, Garfield said with seduction. Garfield, I want you to joust me like vigilant knight, Kate Middleton cried out with desire. Garfield then rode Kate Middleton like a mighty knight taming a wild stallion. With mighty force, Garfield jousted Kate Middleton with many lance into the hours late at night, and all heard the sound of their
I just killed 4
romances.
dogs.
The end.
Oh, yeah, it sure is.
They're really pushing that teen rating on that one.
Yeah. You know, a lot of clever euphemisms at the end there.
Pound 1.
Oh boy.
Good job, Jeff.
All right.
You guys want to take a trip to Paws Inc.?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's watch
think
that
we
thing
gotta-
before we go. Let's get a look at what the next level is going to be. Oh, it's Hound Pound 2.
Okay.
Oh, it's the
Great.
second Hound Pound.
This is getting
Good.
better and better.
Good.
Agreed.
A real tourist site. The natives really know how
You guys
to
got a
treat
good
their
shepherd's pie
guests.
recipe?
No.
Not the kind that
Come
Garfield
on,
likes.
let's find Arlene and get out of
Go
here.
to the Whole Foods.
I don't want to miss my
Get out of
dinner.
their hot trough.
I like me a good hot trough.
Oh, who doesn't?
Oh boy.
All right. Well, Garfield, Arlene is still trapped. We will have to save her next time. I feel like we have to be getting close. I feel like
Do you want to know?
no, there can't be much more to this game. There can't be. Please.
You said a number at one point.
I hope this game is over soon.
I forgot what the number was. I just
So we'll
remember-
get back to Hound Pound 2 next time and pound those hounds. I just pounded 4 hounds.
You did. That's where the name came from.
Yeah, I murdered 4 dogs. My actions led to dog death. Let's see this interview. I'm curious to see what.
How do we start it? I think it's.
Do we have to hit play?
I think that PC is asleep. Jan, what's the best way to do this?
Captain. Oh. Produce it.
Thank you.
Wait, if you're here, who's over there?
Ah!
Do you guys like the end of that story?
I was too focused on murdering dogs.
Do you want me to read it again?
I think I blocked it out.
No, I think I got the gist of it.
Hold on, I can just pull it up here.
All right, looks like we're going to get into this interview, unfortunately.
I do not have a castle to give you,
Go on.
but I have a mighty tower for you to climb.
What's that? That's not.
Oh, he's talking about his dick.
Oh, wait, not yet. He
Oh,
hasn't
that's
switched
Garfield.
yet.
I thought that was Kate Middleton saying it. Sorry.
Oh, no.
I was like, that doesn't.
She does have a castle to give him.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, no, because he's the king. He has a castle.
Yeah. Wait.
He's honorary king.
Well, no,
was
he
made
turned that
honorary
down,
king.
but he was made honorary Duke of Ireland.
Mhm.
I don't think dukes get
There
castles.
are castles in Ireland.
Do
never
dukes get castles? Duke's in a coma.
Yeah.
True. Oh, he's fine. He woke up.
Oh, good.
Wait. Oh, okay. here
All
we
right.
go.
Oh.
Let's watch this Vice video.
All right.
Mr. Speaker, as the congressman who represents
Right.
Oh,
Someone-
man.
and
People sent this to
Delaware
me. This
County,
is-
I rise today for the awesome and
that-
important duty
Uh-huh.
to pay a happy birthday wish to Garfield.
This was 15 years ago, on Garfield's 25th birthday. Today, as he turns 40, Mike Pence is vice president of the country. The guy from NBC's The Apprentice.
Are they trying to
is
say
federal
that it's
president.
because of his
Garfield
reverence for
is exactly the
Garfield
same.
is
70s
why
Garfield.
His face may have adorned many more T-shirts,
He's now vice
talking bubbles,
president?
posters, and insurance billboards in the interceding years.
Wait, you can just license Garfield for your insurance
Of
business?
course.
Or to visit the
Probably
post
helps if
Why?
you're in
It's a
Indiana.
billion-dollar business.
Muncie, Indiana.
You'd be hard-pressed to tell whether it's 2018 or, let's say, 1989.
We moved in 1989, I think it was.
Oh my God.
This is where
like
we
looking for
meet
escape
with
routes.
all of the licensees. We work visually. All of our walls are bulletin boards. And when we have agents come in from other countries, we could talk all day but never see the same thing, but they can go to a shelf, pick a product up, and say, do this in green. And
Do
we
this
can
donut disturbs thing in green and
back here.
boom, dollars.
We took the comic strip digital about 8 years ago.
Just like Jerk City.
Happen to know how many papers it's syndicated?
Sorry,
in?
Bone Quest.
A
Totally
little over
different.
2,100 papers now.
Jeez.
We're in 111 countries, about 28 languages. All the mail comes in the big door over there, and it all gets sorted out. We take a look at the products that come in and approve
Sweet
them. or
Garfield
not
party
approve
down
them.
How
crossover.
often do you have to reject something?
Every day we reject something.
Not only is Garfield one of the most widely printed comics in history,
This is
he's also
catchphrase.
arguably
Yeah.
the most widely licensed and merchandised orange cat of all time. In order to keep track of the nearly $1
think?
billion a year of tchotchkes adorned by Garfield and to a
Could've just said
significantly
cat.
lesser extent
Yeah.
Odie, Paws Incorporated's resident young person, Derek Hall, helped develop a searchable digital archive called Picker.
WordPress.
Can I try searching for something? Thank you.
You gonna type Dog come into the.
There we go.
Word?
Oh, nice.
Wow. Kind of want one of those mugs.
Oh, for Darlie toothpaste. You know that used to be called Darky toothpaste?
Oh boy.
Garfield's cultural penetration has approached that of the Buddha or the Bible.
We've just read
We don't
about
recall
Garfield's
Jesus Christ
cultural
appearing on any
penetration.
Chinese toothpastes. To maintain that level of worldwide appeal, Davis and his team have followed one golden rule: no politics. I'd always wondered if the fact that Garfield had kind of managed to avoid being controversial, if that was for fear of the consequences marketing, or if that was tied into just your artistic vision.
Well, there are two problems with doing something, a political comment, social comment, something like that. One, it doesn't translate.
Right.
People in other countries wouldn't understand it, or in other cultures or at other times. Two, it dates the strip. You know, going, okay, that was 1983. That I'd like to think that 40 years from now, they could read the gag and
You can't read
for the
Doonesbury.
very same reason and just as heartily
Doesn't make
as
sense.
they do today.
In my opinion, I wouldn't, at least with Garfield, wouldn't say the merchandise had in any way sullied my impression of it. Do you feel a
I
sense
can't
of
read.
that?
I don't want to read Doonesbury ever.
Told folks, I said, if we get into it, we're not going to let people just use an image and stamp it on stuff. If we get into it,
Feels
we're
like
going
the
to be
whole world
involved
is a
with it.
Doonesbury
We'll help
these
drive
days.
it.
Do you see some of the merchandise as works of art?
Early on, I always felt that Garfield
Just
says
put
things
whatever
that
phrase.
people feel, but they don't necessarily have the courage to say, but they'll have it on a coffee mug. I'd like mornings better.
I don't have the courage to say I'd like mornings better if
Yeah.
it starts
Like
later,
that,
but I can get it on a
like
coffee.
that.
Wait, I thought he said he didn't get political.
Yeah.
The things that resonates with people that they can use to express themselves. The work of art.
He's saying Garfield was the first emoji.
Well designed.
I want like a picture of Garfield. I want that picture, but then I just want to say legalize heroin. Can we do this, Jim?
Do you think that Garfield
Yeah,
was
sure.
ultimately
Great.
Does it move the needle?
It moves lots of needles, Jim.
construct that produced many items, or is kind of like a? Do you think he could ever be mistaken for a deity? I guess.
Garfield, after 40 years, he's attained a bit of an iconic status. There have been movies, there have been books, there have been other things, and I certainly want to
Imagine working in that office where they still put that up and celebrate it as part of the overall canon of those fucking movies.
Weird how he didn't mention video games.
Sweet spot.
I mean, they probably cut that out because video games are so controversial.
All right.
Well, sign
Now-
up for HBO, I guess, if you want
Don't look at that.
See
to
more.
advice.
Yeah.
Putting that on the internet.
For
You can steal it.
taking us where nobody else dares to
Fair
go.
use, parody.
Yeah, we were commentating editorial coverage of their editorial coverage. I think that piece could have been 4 times as long.
I think it could have had more Garfield.
Agreed. I think that I want to see the deep dive into let's talk about Nermal.
Yeah, you didn't even get on
Nermal,
Odie,
talk about
John.
your artistic vision. We talk about, and again, yeah, the video games didn't make cut at all.
Yeah.
I didn't even see a representation of the games on the shelves. We'd have to go back and frame by frame it, I guess. But I would like to think that there's a copy of Saving Arlene on one of those shelves somewhere.
They didn't want to go through the whole effort to get it working on.
Yeah, no, it's just a sealed copy just sitting there. This is a bad game. I feel pretty confident in saying that.
You haven't beaten it yet.
I haven't beaten it yet, so it's possible that the next handful of levels or whatever is left could be the greatest video game I've ever played. And that's what keeps me going. So come back next time. I'm pretty sure, I want to say next time, maybe we're going to finish it.
I'll be even lower in the couch then.
Yeah, no, as soon as he leaves, I'm going to like kick the couch a few times to break it a little bit further.
We could just take the legs off.
Yeah.
Just put the couch part on the floor.
We'll get some bean bags in here. Set it on top of the broken couch.
Yeah.
And burn the whole thing. Thanks everybody for watching.